up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 62 of Hippies and Pancakes. This is our 62nd installment. As usual, I got DJ Q Waves with me.
What's going on?
I got D with me.
What's up, people?
I'm gonna start the episode like this. Yesterday is the official birthday of Millions by Monday. Officially made myself an LLC yesterday, so I'm gonna start the episode there. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking a lot about ownership and shit like that starting the show, so I thought it was time for me to go ahead and make everything right and get my baby some paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I did that yesterday. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna lie though, as I was doing it, I realized that I was taking a big step and I was demanding more of myself than I ever asked, before, because I ain't know how much shit went into forming the LLC for. I mean, I did, but to go through the process itself and go and do it, didn't know it took so much work, so much legalities involved and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Actually might scare nigga if you really pay attention to what you're doing. You might be scared, man, because they get to asking you all these questions and it's all this stuff that you're responsible for once you start a business and truly start wanting to own and operate yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it. Now I feel empowered, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like I feel like I can give niggas a job now. That's just like an empowering feeling. So I got a lot of work to put in so I can grow this shit, so I can be able to give people a job. You know what I mean? But yeah, I did that. But what I got this week, man? What I got this week so far? What we got in music? Let me go check what I took out.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Let me go look and see what I got for us this week. What happened this week, man? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just like a little tired, but I had something I wanted to talk to y'all about, like I don't know what, and I forgot what it was, man. I forgot what it was. Q, what you got for me in the rap world? I know you got something for me. Get my brain started for the episode right quick.
You said what?
I said, what you got in the music world for me right quick? Give me a jump start right quick. I'm kind of just waking up for this episode for real.
Okay, the brand new Nas and Jay-Z song.
Fire.
Who do you think had the better verse?
Who you think I think had a better verse? Cool, man. Ain't nothing against Nasir Jones or nothing. I mean, I'm first of all, I'm gonna tell you something about that. That was an epic record, period. Just given their history, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I don't know how privy people are to, you know what I'm saying, Nas and Jay-Z, but they was beefing hard for a minute. And I ain't gonna lie, we talked about it before. Ether was hard, man. Ether was hard. Like that joint just started off like straight up, flat out, got to the point. Fuck Jay-Z, and then go from that and to see the maturity in both of them. Actually, I'm gonna say Nas was dropping some game in that joint because he started talking that Coinbase shit, and that shit might have went over a lot of people's head because he had money in Coinbase, and then they just went public. We talked about that the last episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They had just gone public, so he made a lot of money off that. And he said he said he the Coinbase Scarface. I was like, yeah, yeah. But nah, Jay flat out. I ain't gonna lie. And I think it's cool that Khaled always been a person that always been like Switzerland for a lot of people. Like he be getting people on tracks together that I never expected to see on tracks together. Like when Future did the Keys joint with Jay-Z and them, I ain't never see that coming. Like I never think that Jay-Z and Future would be on the same song.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Definitely.
Nigga definitely a little ass curator, man. I'm gonna tell you that now. We also got a sneak peek of with Lil Baby and Dirk album gonna sound like too
Yeah.
off of it for real. Kind of excited about that because they really on a run. Like usually some people hype or die down, but I'm still hype about what they doing. They this aside from the music, one thing I did want to say to y'all, y'all know they released a Black Panther. I'm talking about the Marvel Black Panther, Audemars Piguet.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
You seen that, John? Man, I thought that's a fire ass AP, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's a mean AP, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. They said the joint made it's powered by vibranium. They was funny as hell.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if I bought it on that though.
You said you don't know nobody bought it on that?
Yeah.
Probably don't nobody want the jump for real, but it's definitely all right. I wanna say Moneybag, your album was nice too, man. I've been listening to that jump.
Yeah, I think it was cool.
Yeah. Moneybag came a long way, man. Like his music always sound good, but I like this album right here.
Just like you change the style up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like he changed his style up. I feel like he still rap like Moneybag.
Yeah, but it seemed like
You
he
feel
worked
like
more like diverse producers like Pharrell and the Neptune and stuff.
now, no, that was something that I didn't see. You know, musically, I can understand working with Pharrell, but I don't care for Pharrell no more like I used to. After he made that comment about telling on people and shit, I was like, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna snitch. Like, I wouldn't put you in shit and I wouldn't involve you in anything. Like, as soon as we gotta talk about something, I just look like I give my people Pharrell in here. Don't talk don't talk around him. For real, nah. I mean, but the thing you gotta respect about Pharrell though, the thing I respect about the situation is he let niggas know in the world, don't do nothing around me because I will rat you out. I need to be out here running my business and living my life.
Yeah.
The irony is it in it is he did the song with Pusha T, the sorry nigga, I'm trying to come home. I'm like, man, he was I knew something about him was singing that hook all a little too well. You know what I'm saying? Like you, cause certain stuff you can't say out your mouth unless you actually convinced in your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the way you know that song and you heard how he was singing that song, you would have been convinced that Pharrell really was about to go to jail, and they was like, "Sing me something, or you going to jail." He like, "Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to go home." I'm like, You good at it though. They say moving forward, they say NBA YoungBoy spent 92 weeks on top 10.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, top 10 artist list for Rolling Stone, and they said Drake the only other person to accomplish this. How y'all feel about that?
Young boy got a fan base.
It it keep. I'm trying to figure out why they keep sending him to jail. Like why he keep getting? They be looking for this man, bro. They
I
don't.
mean, he been on probation since he was like 16 or 17. So
He got to link up with Meek Mill. Meek need to
that
go get him.
that's the thing. Like they try to keep once you out the system, they keep you in the system. You know what I mean? So you're not really free. It's just
Yeah,
better
they
conditions.
doing the same thing to Bodak, man. That shit ain't cool either.
Yeah.
Like
But
Kodak
yeah,
just Kodak, and I think that like because Kodak just pled guilty to them sex charges, didn't he?
Yeah.
So the
I
sex
think
assault charges, he pled guilty to them jumps.
yeah, they were left for charges or something. You don't gotta do no time.
Yeah, but like you type my name, you know what I'm saying? I'm a sex offender. Like
I I did he get sex offender status?
nah, but I'm saying like it's public records. We know we seen it on TV. It's like it's on your name. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about Bill Capri, the one who pled guilty to the sex charges, the you know what I'm saying, the sex allegations. Like he made it clear on Twitter, like man, I'm too fly for that. I ain't doing nothing like that. But all in all, it's like you still had to take that L, but they I feel like they made him take that L because he ain't had to finish his time because of the Trump play.
Yeah,
They
I
like,
mean,
all right, you beat this, so we gonna give you this.
yeah.
What you was about to say?
Now I'd say, or he didn't donate to the right person. I mean, because all that shit is about who you know. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he,
Well, remember he was supposed to donate some money when he was in jail, and then he said if I get released, I'm gonna get this money up. And then he got released, and he took the shit down. Like, yeah, all right.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all that shit really do come into play. Like
Yeah.
behind the scenes, closed doors, you write a check to a certain organization, a charitable donation. You know what I mean? You might have a meeting with the prosecutor. You know, you might get lesser charges. So is at the end of the day, it's just people making decisions. I keep I always say that about the government, about all the statutes, all the laws. You can murder somebody, the prosecutor can choose to give you immunity for information.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened many times. You know what I mean? So you can get away with murder if you know the right person. So I mean, it is what it is.
And Gucci had a son, had his baby too, man. They named little bro Ice Davis.
Oh, you
I
talking about
Follow
like
him
it.
on Instagram. I follow their son on Instagram, man. My man, y'all like doing numbers, man. He got 11,000 likes and on his posting and shit like that. Little baby Icy too, man. I ain't gonna lie. Icy is little baby in the game.
Shit, at this
Icy,
point, like you should, if you a celebrity, I mean, not should, but you could make your child into a celebrity, not easily, but a lot more easy than people, and they turn them, give them that career boost at a young age.
and I think that I be thinking that a lot of people don't be understanding me, like even parents that I be talking to, having conversations, like talking to one of my female friends about my daughter and her, how she, how she be, they just how they treat me as they dad, like, daddy buy me this, buy me that, buy me this. Like she supposed to do that. I'm like, shit, no, she supposed to be trying to generate some wealth for herself, for real, for real. And I be talking about how I try to, me, I'm no Gucci, so me posting her with a chain on ain't gonna do the same as Gucci Mane posting his son, but I be trying to set him up for some type of success, you know what I'm saying, off the strength of the work that I already put in.
Yeah,
Cause
when you start talking about the kids, it was a Master P interview recently in the Breakfast Club with his two sons. I think you probably you should watch it. It's real insightful how he trained, and his kids are athletes. Um,
one of them just accepted
to the
the scholarship. I
HBCU,
forget. Yeah, to
it's
the
Tennessee
HBCU.
State.
And he could have went elsewhere, but
Could have went
he went
anywhere.
somewhere where he can build.
Right, and make a difference. So, but
Yeah.
he looking like he might go to the league, and look like his little brother might go to the league too, right behind him. But the other stuff that they were talking about, the fact that he's already got them trained and focused in on these high valued skills. So even after the NBA, if you play for one, if you get hurt, whatever, you still got your mind. So the son that is going to the HBCU, he's getting a degree in what, structural engineering or something like that. And then the
Okay.
other son wants to get a degree in biomechanical engineering. Very what?
Yeah, I know what that is. I actually had got accepted into a program for that in high school.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's dope though. But it's like, what do you expect from Master P kids? Like, nigga, your dad is the ice cream man.
Man, that shit motivated me. I swear to goodness. I was like, damn, I gotta make sure all mine, like anybody, like he was asking them definitions and they can recite it. Like he was like, what's economics? They give you the literal dictionary definition off the top of their head because they've been made to practice that so much. And he was like,
That-
I figure if they're gonna practice shooting the ball, they're gonna practice this how to study and learn to.
Shoot, they had my man in the gym. His son accepted that they said he was going to Tennessee State. They had him in. He had him in the gym on his birthday. He was
Mm-hmm.
practicing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my birthday still. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Master, that's probably a cool, like one of the coolest rich dads to have. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas, some rich fathers and all that, but he gotta be the coolest rich dad to have. Like he gotta be. Like it ain't no way. Like y'all in that house, and he just bought what? He just started his own ice cream. He got his own ice cream now.
Yep. The ice cream.
Uh, he was like, yeah, we like his whole thing now. He's like, look, we didn't already had the streets. We taking over the grocery store now. Like that's all he's saying on the videos now. We taking over the grocery store now.
Yeah, that
I'm
be
all the way. I'm all the way with it. I can't wait. I hope they get some Master P ice cream up in our stores because you know that jump probably down south or wherever he at. It's probably that's how that stuff be working for real. Like he might get a contract with like a Giant or something
but
or Piggly Wiggly, but only
you
gonna
watch
be in like 50 stores.
but see I man, he give me whole new ideas. But watch the interview. He talk about how it's certain distributors. So we don't even like we most of us don't even know the path to get your product on the store shelf. You know what I
Right.
mean? It very insightful. Just talking to different distributors. He talking about getting to Target and Walmart. He trying to make
Yeah.
$1 billion. He said and I'm gonna paraphrase the quote, but he said what did he say? If they're willing to buy it for 100 million, it got to be worth billions.
That's for sure. That's
Some,
been their logic too.
yeah.
That's been the logic. Even for
No, he said
even when
famous Amos. Famous Amos. He said famous Amos sold for 4 billion. So imagine how much they made off of it.
yeah, they cause what's his name? Dolph had the same mindset. He said they came to him, they was sitting down, you know, he's still independent, and they was like they came to him with this crazy, not crazy deal, but it was some numbers. He was about to sit down and sign the jump. And then he was like, he doubled back, like, nah, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay independent. And he said, you know, for artists, for independent artists, in order to be successful, this was insightful for myself. He said, you will need at least $250,000 if you want to get out there. And the piggyback off that, I was on the live with Money Man the other day, and he was kind of saying the same thing. Like, you can have the talent, but you got this industry is it's about money. It's not like when it first started when oh son got skills. It ain't that no more. You know what I'm saying? It is, but it ain't that no more.
Right.
Like it's
So
more so about who got the money to put you in front of everybody's eyes.
he was saying, to speak on P interview, he was saying that it's like what did he say? It's 90% business, 10% music. Like motherfuckers really should call it the business of music because that's instead of the music business. You know what I mean? Because he was like, if you sign up to be talent, you're gonna be treated like talent.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Facts. The facts.
because he said the same thing. He said it's about marketing. Again, it's about marketing. Taking your product that you make, putting it out, getting it in front of people, marketing it, believing it, make a good product, and then get it in front of people. Marketing. He's telling about different. Watch the jump, man. You'll like breakfast.
Like, I'm definitely gonna go check that John out. You know me. That's
Oh
one of my
yeah.
favorite podcasts, right? Well, talk shows. They ain't really a podcast, but talk shows in the morning. It's
Yeah,
Breakfast Club.
hey,
So I'm gonna
look,
check
I
this
love
out.
it because they all came in. They like we need to talk to P. How,
Nah, they need to really go on $1 million worth of game. That's where the stuff really come out at when you talk to Gilly and Wallow.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That's when it really come out. I ain't gonna lie. Other than Hippies and Pancakes, it's probably the best podcast on YouTube. That and Drink Champs. Best podcast on YouTube, man. I'm telling you.
They be
I
keeping
love
it
them,
real.
man. Every platform, especially this, that set you up, man. I just watched a Jones last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. The dude come on a jump and talk about how he driving cars and stuff for free and put niggas onto the whole game where you use your credit to leverage, vehicles that end up paying for themselves by
Yeah.
getting a nice car, setting it up on the app. It's called Turo. You know what I'm saying? Niggas they come through your town
I heard of it.
let's say we got some decent credit, the three of us here. We all
Uh,
go get us a nice car. I'm talking about you already got you a nice car. So I'm gonna say me and Q. You go get us a nice whip and you throw the whip on Turo for a nigga come to the city like he even want to rent the jump because he used to driving a certain kind of car. So when he come in town, he know that he can boop finesse that with you, or you can you doing ride sharing. You know what I'm saying? And flipping
yo, you,
cars doing ride sharing, like because they gonna end up paying for themselves. If you charging the dude 175 a day, and this car going out 20, 21 days a month. You know what I'm saying? That car gonna end up paying for itself.
quick.
Cause your car note ain't costing you. Your car note ain't that much. You feel what I'm saying? For real, for real. So you figure you charging 175 a day, and that junk going out 3 weeks out the month, and all you responsible for is maintenance in the vehicle. You know what I'm saying, and keeping the junk clean or whatever like that. I was in my head. You already know me. As soon as a nigga you put me on to some money, a way to get some money, I'm writing that down, taking
Hey,
notes. I'm
brother,
taking it back to the turf.
I'm Googling this shit right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm telling you, taking it back to the turf, like,
Oh,
cause
brother.
he put me in perspective. Cause you know me, like, if y'all know me, I like newer cars and stuff, but I actually invest my money in the vintage vehicles. Like, if I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna go own the whole car. I don't want to owe nobody no money, cause I'm ready to start taking parts off this junk, putting new parts on this junk, and doing me, giving this junk value myself, and building it up for real, for real. So I seen that junk. He like you can. He got like Corvettes and stuff like that. He based in Atlanta, so basically when Bama's coming down, they need a car for the video shoot. And then that's what he put me on to. Nigga need a car for a video shoot. I'm thinking to myself, like, how can Tatted and Rich get a Ferrari in his video? Whole time I can go holler at this joint right here. Spent $200 to rent the joint for the day just to put it in the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I,
That's
look,
going to somebody else pocket who probably try to pay the joint off, but don't want to come out of pocket for the joint. So they ride share the joint. And I know it's a lot of people. That's really a new wave. It's a lot of people doing it.
but so for
Buying
our
these
area,
heavy-
we gotta look for the cars that get rented out in DC because we gotta look for who coming through this city. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Atlanta, probably a exotic car do great. Um,
But even here though, even here, like I wouldn't
you
say
think
like
so?
necessarily like a Ferrari or a Lambo type
Hmm.
car, but you a nice
Yeah,
Benz, Corvette, BMWs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like especially like realistically speaking, nigga go get a fleet of BMWs, couple BMWs, you gonna be looking sweet.
Hey,
Maybe
man,
get some different classes, charge different prices for their joints. You know what I'm saying?
it look
And
like them
then you
Teslas
get
is what we need.
the Teslas.
It look like them Teslas is what we need.
Oh, the Tesla's definitely going. That's all you gonna need here, cause any rapper gonna want to put the doors up in their video.
Yeah, it look like them Teslas.
Them joints nice. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to come out my pocket for one, but I definitely going. I would use this hustle to go and purchase. Definitely use this hustle to purchase one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm definitely down for all the new hustles, man. Definitely be taking notes from all the greats. I've been studying Master P for so long, bro. It's like, bro, this man lived like he lived like a thousand niggas' dreams
Mhm.
in one lifetime.
right.
This nigga played in the NBA, was doing numbers in the rap game, independent movie producer, owns his own ice cream, cereal, chips. Like, where's Romeo at?
He said, nah, he talk about Romeo. He said Romeo doing this thing
Man, like, cause like
behind the scenes.
I don't know if you remember when Romeo and Bow Wow was beefing. Now Bow Wow looking real sad, you know what I'm saying? And Romeo had it all figured out the whole time. Cause I'm like, bro, first of all, my man fell off. We ain't gonna have to go dive into that. My man fell all the way off for me.
Shad Moss.
Yo, these shows ain't even that expensive.
Huh? What'd you say?
Nah, I'm just looking at these Teslas.
What they want for a Tesla? Like 100,000?
Probably for the Model S. Let me look. But you get the Model X, the Model 3. Hey man, I'm about to pull up in the Tesla. Hold up.
Yeah, that's all right though. They asked me when I was setting up the LLC, am I gonna be owning and running in these semis? I told them not this year. Not this year. I gotta figure out the playing field first. Definitely about to get the Tesla though, and under the business name, so I can pay that John off.
That's exactly, man. Come on, brother.
Oh, I'm already on it like a hornet, bro. Ain't nothing else going. Ain't Derek. I'm not owning nothing. I'm broke, baby.
You on it.
NBM owns everything. This watch, NBM. Nigga, this chain, NBM. Like, I've already, I said that in Google and study. I be saying, I got a Muslim brother I follow, the Muslim Don family. His name Tone Trump, right? All these MDF. He got the Muslim Don family logo on the chain. He got 2 or 3 of them Johnson on. Nigga on his team got one. Other nigga on his team got one.
That's right.
I'm like, nigga, huh?
I said that's right. Keep going.
Yeah,
keep going.
And I'm sitting up here thinking like to myself, I'm like, well, shit, millions by Monday. I done built this shit from the mud. You know what I'm saying? This came from a lot of trial and error, but I'm like, shoot, I might be on the same thing. I'm about to go reach out this junk, go ahead, take this money to the bank, open a business banking account.
That's right. That's how you get that PPP.
Ask them ask them if they got any pre-approval applications. Go try and get me $100,000 business line. I'm gonna come back through with a stack of pancakes around my neck. You know what I'm saying? The chains, what little baby say? The chain's gonna get bigger. You hear me? The chain's gonna get bigger, and it's gonna be everything. Like I was talking to my homegirl last night. Everything that I'm gonna spend from now on, it's gonna be to make me money.
That's right.
It's gonna be something to make me bread. Like I'm gonna go and buy a Cuban link chain. You feel what I'm saying? Go give me some Cuban links, solid gold. Boom. Keep that in the safe. But guess what? Nick, one of my homeboys shoot a rap video. Give me 200. I'll let you wear these right here. You know what I'm saying? You about to do what? Here, give me 175. I'll let you drive this right here. Like I'm at this point and being in the city, and if you're a rapper, you're not competing with me with bars. You can't outbar me. Now you got to try to out hustle me. You know what I'm saying? And that's anybody, not in a competitive nature, but you're gonna have to compete though. You're gonna have to work because I already see the vision. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I like Master P more for the hustler that he is than the rapper that he was. You know what I'm saying? Although at this day and age, I will put Master P on a song with me. Just like I will put Diddy on a song with me. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas get to it. They get to it. And nepotism is definite. Man, I told my daughter the first thing you're gonna know about business, the first word I put her onto was nepotism. Learn what that means. Understand what nepotism is. You get in position, then you put your family in position. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got this mindset, man, you don't do business with family. That's why y'all family broke. That's why y'all family broke. You know what I'm saying? You got to structure it like a business and then do business with family. You don't be coming at your family members like friends. My family member, you gonna get this position, but it's a you gotta earn your keep. You know what I'm saying? And if you know good, we changing parts out over here. I'm gonna fire you. You might not be the vice president, but you can go be a clerk in the store we own down in the city. You can be the manager down there. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. But nepotism definitely is definitely the wave of everything. Nobody had no mindset. Nobody be having a mindset to break these generational curses. Like I looked at my family and I talked to several layers of people in my family, different ranks. I talked to my aunts, talked to my mom and dad, talked to my cousins, you know what I'm saying? Talked to my cousin that might be the little business savvy over here. Out of everybody in my family, I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that's dived into this flat out serial entrepreneur. Like I don't have just one thing I want to do. When I registered the LLC, what you
Uh-huh.
operating at? A clothing line and a record label for right now. You know what I'm saying? Then he said, "Oh, you don't got any DBAs? I'll add a DBA next year. We're going to be doing business as blah 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 blah." And that's when the landscaping coming in. Because I told you one thing I'm trying to do. My family ain't gotta want a job. I'm gonna place myself in a position to where I still know men in the system. You know what I'm saying? When they
That's
come home,
right.
I'm gonna have employees. Give you a job. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? I'm gonna give you a job. Like all that keep going to work. Nah, you can work with me. You can work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not uh, by this time next year, we're gonna be having a whole nother conversation. You know what I mean? Where it's gonna be like, yeah, remember that gig I was working? I'm either I quit the joint or I'm only working that 2 days a week right now. I'm only working that 2 days a week because this in the way. This in the way. I'm gonna give me a spot. I'm gonna get more. You see my machine in the back. I'm gonna get more machines. I already know how to operate my stuff. I'm gonna bring in the youth in my family, train them up, had them in there for the summer, doing what they doing, and putting them on a game. What you want to do? Oh, you like this? This is what you into? All right, let's build on that. You know what I'm saying? Let's build on that because a lot of people a lot of people be talking about taking risks. Like I'm gonna invest in this. I'm gonna invest in the stock market. I'm gonna invest in cryptocurrency. The best investment that you can make is in the people. That's flat out. The best investment you're gonna make is into people, especially people that can produce. Like when you see a person that got a mind, like even like to see a person with a mind like me, there's somebody else in my family, somebody that had a son or a daughter that's gonna end up going having a black sheep ways and then gonna end up shining. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be there to cultivate that. As soon as I see it, I'm gonna cultivate it. Oh, he getting in trouble. He keep getting he got caught selling weed. Let me pull a little bruh. Hey, come in. These are legalities of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're doing. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're not supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? These are the laws right now. You ain't even set up. You can't do this right now. You ain't of age. But that don't mean you can't learn the business. Because a lot of people be trying to scare people away. Like they literally scared a whole generation of us away from the marijuana industry for what? Just to shut us out when they legalized it. You know what I'm saying? They shut us flat out when they legalized it. We all got shut out. Like you go downtown. I told you I went to the dispensary one time. Asian lady running the joint. She come out the back like we in a little corner store. She stocking the shelves like it's tomatoes and cereal and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm looking at the lady like, they would have locked me up. Now they'll lock me up right now for pushing out here right in front of this joint on this corner in front of this 7-Eleven right here. They lock me flat up. They catch me moving weed right here. You really booming out this store right here. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you gotta know, like, I'm about to get my hands in everything. I'm about to get my hands in everything. As the laws change, shit gonna grow for me. You're gonna get me a grow house because you already know we do that. Hippies and pancakes. Get nigga don't want to come link up with me now. This for anybody out there. You don't want to come link up with me if I ask you to do something with me. I ask you for collaboration. I'm only gonna ask you once at this point. I own the name now. I'm gonna ask you one time. After that, I'm gonna double back, put my name on the same thing I just asked you for. Now you're gonna have to compete with this. straight up. I might come buy you out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how after what I did yesterday, I'm feeling like, shoot, I'm about to start buying stuff. I need to own some more stuff now. I need something else to put my name on. Need something else, some shoes. My homegirl just launched her own shoe too, man. I just posted John on my story. She been I told y'all I met somebody on this this female, she owned this clothing line. I'm
Slow down, brother. We can't hear you breaking
gonna
up.
try to get her on here, man. I'm gonna reach out to
Hold on. Let's pause for
I'm
1
gonna try
second.
to
Talk about your friend that with the shoe line.
yeah, so yeah, what I was saying was I know a couple episodes, like probably 1,000 episodes ago, maybe, that I mentioned one of my homegirls that I had met on BlackBerry Messenger, and we ended up crossing over that using the iPhone platforms together. This is mind you, the beginning when I'm talking about this, when she crossed over from BBM. If anybody remember anything about technology, these was the social medias before Instagram had got big. You know what I'm saying? We was using Facebook, MySpace, and BlackBerry Messenger and stuff like that. So once we crossed over to iPhone users was the first ones that had a beta for Instagram on their phones. So they was testing it out with the iPhone users first. So we crossed over, boom. Fast forward, I want to say it's been already 10 now. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. And she went from doing, the t-shirts, like myself having the t-shirts and stuff like that, and pants and socks like that. Man, she had it's on my story right now. She came out with her own shoe. And I'm thinking about at first I'm looking at the joint like I'm saying, I said to myself, niggas don't even see the value in supporting her right now. Like they don't. Nobody don't no one sees the value in buying that shoe from her right now. Right now. Before it's worth whatever it can be worth. Don't nobody see the value in that or even see the value in supporting that. You know what I'm saying? Because Fabo from D4L,
Yeah.
he had a post and he was talking about he got his t-shirts or whatever, and his homeboy hit him up like, "Hey, Fabo, man, throw me one of them jumps." And Fabo say to the nigga like, "Man, I see you on Instagram going in the Gucci store. You spent $300 on a shirt, easy. You know what I'm saying? I need the money. I need the money." And a lot of people, it's like they set up in their mind, the consumers, for the most part, they set up in their mind not to support their own and to go and support an already established brand because it make them feel like they're a part of something. But you're not a part of nothing when you do that. When you go and take your money to Gucci, you're not a part of nothing. When you go and take your money to Millions by Monday, you actually helping build an independent brand. You are literally directly responsible for the success of that business. You know what I mean? And it means more. You spending your money has more value going to the independent owner versus going to that already established corporation. Chrome Heart's been out since the 80s. Google them earlier before the show. Chrome Heart been out since the 80s. Y'all think y'all fly, y'all win. They was making stuff from biker leather. This wasn't even for y'all. This was for the Harley Davidson Hills Angels guys. And I don't know how they got so deeply embedded in the culture, but they so embedded in the culture that Drake and Chrome Hearts just did a collab with Rolls Royce. When Millions by Monday get they shot, we're doing a collab with Rolls Royce. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna do my research, and Millions by Monday is gonna collaborate with whatever black company is building a black smart car. Because we need more of us in the field doing the same stuff that they doing. We can do the same stuff that they doing. It's we have scientists like they got scientists. We got engineers like they got engineers. All it takes is for us is to go and find them. You know what I'm saying? They probably sitting in the prison near you to be 100.
We got $3 trillion of buying power. $3 trillion of buying power, but we can't point This is Dr. Umar off the Breakfast Club again. Shout out to them. $3 trillion of buying power, but yet we don't have one community where we own the hospitals, the schools, the grocery stores, and hospital, schools, grocery stores, and one more. Like the police, hospital, schools, grocery stores, police. There's not
When
one community
we
in
did,
America.
we did, and they bombed us.
But that's what I'm saying. But today,
Yeah. O block up for sale. Durkio said he said he don't give a fuck how much it costs. He gonna go get that.
it's for sale for real.
O block up for sale. They said it's up for
I
sale. They
love
ain't
it.
had no price on it yet. But I guarantee you, I'm not gonna
I love
guarantee
it.
nothing because I can't bet on the next nigga pockets. But he can get some help. He can get some help. He rubbed elbows with the right people. He can get some help and purchase O block.
I,
That'll be the
I
most
just
beautiful
love.
thing since Rollo bought his hood.
I love so much how it's starting to shift, man. It's starting to shift. We got to stay focused, man. We got to stay focused.
When my
It's
boy
what it's
said he was
about.
a Chicago Jay-Z, legit, if he purchased O Block, like you gonna be the first nigga to own the hood. You know what I'm saying? To own the hood.
I don't
Like,
want to feel like Dumbo no more. I'm
nah, for
buying the
real.
building.
And if you and you know, and you know after Jay-Z dropped that, if you ain't got no common sense to start trying to purchase stuff around your way.
Buy the
Like I
building.
heard somebody ask me, like, you don't want to travel, you don't want to travel. Like I be traveling, but y'all you don't realize something. You spending all your money on travel to no avail, to no gain to yourself. You traveling, and every time you come back, somebody else owns something else in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You worried about the wrong thing. You keep trying to leave. Is you going over there? Is you flying to Africa, buying land in Africa? No. Is you flying to Jamaica and buying property in Kingston? You know what I'm saying? We're in the slums? No, because you're not even visiting the slums when you go. You go in the sandals.
Bro,
So
we got.
if you ain't going out here and where your money got your dollar might got a little more value when you can purchase something and you not purchasing nothing, you ain't doing no good for yourself. You just a nut. You buying sneakers. You
I
buying
need. I need
sneakers.
it.
That's all you
I
doing.
need it. I need a shirt with no more Dumbo on that.
No more Dumbo.
No more Dumbo.
That's gonna go over their head.
I needed to go over their head, brother.
That's gonna go over their
I
head.
needed to go over their head. What you talking about?
It's going over their head. They ain't going. They
I
don't know
need that.
Dumbo. They don't know Dumbo.
I need that.
even even so far as I'm trying to beat niggas to the punch. I'm trying to get so much money. I'm trying to come up with a Black Disney World.
Let's get it,
I
man.
want a Black Disney World. This nigga Walt Disney owns so much land in Florida. It's not even real. This nigga damn near own the whole peninsula, and niggas not even sharp. He owned most of that damn peninsula. No
Nice
funny.
sizable chunk. I think they are the biggest landholder.
Man, they got dough. They got dough, man. They got solar fields out there. They got the parks, of course. And you know this. You ever been to a Disney park? You know, bro. There's acres and acres of land.
Bro, how you
Acres
talking?
and acres of
Listen,
like cities.
we need to go back to the Midwest, back to somewhere with some clean air. We man, look, we
Oklahoma.
are. I'm me wherever the fuck I go. You wherever the fuck you go, bro. Like we need some land, man. We need our own shit. That's what it
Just don't
is.
go
That's the
try
call.
buying Texas. They got an independent power grid, and the people gonna tax you.
Exactly.
They gonna tax you. Don't go to Texas right now until
But
they
we
figure out
got,
they shit with their
but
power.
it's 2021. We can build our own independent power grid. We can build clean energy, man. Like if we really invest and do this shit right, like we can build this shit where we independent, man. Like, come on, bro. We
That's
gonna
all I'm
talk.
doing. Like at this point, as I've been
Give me
learning
my
about
shirt.
credit more and more, and just hearing the words like keywords like leverage, leverage, and leverage. And I was going through the other day. my car had something happened to my car. I don't know what the hell happened. Had to get it fixed. Ended up spending like total like $700. Like when it after the tow truck, the parts, the labor, I'm like $700 gone. And I'm like, damn, I only got this amount of money. Until I thought about it, like, damn, I got 2 credit cards with these limits on it. I got this in savings. Now I ain't broke. I'm up right now. Fuck, I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, shoot, 2 years ago, I'd have spent that much money. I literally would have been only to count what I got in the stash, what's in my hands, and that's it. No value to myself after that, after the dollar. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? After the dollar, after I finish counting the dollars. And a lot of people don't be understanding that leverage. Like they have a good credit score, but don't know how to leverage it for some real value. You know what I'm saying? Because technically, it's not it's and literally it's really not your money. You know what I'm saying? But it's money allotted to you that you can leverage for some stuff that you can turn into your own. And people rarely found out how to turn cash or credit into cash. And that's the way you do it. You go in there, like I said, you go in the banks, you hit the bank with your good credit score, with your EIN, with your LLC. You go in there, you put some money in the bank. Hey, y'all hold something for me. You know what I'm saying? Hold this for me. Hey, you know what? Why y'all holding that? Hey, can I get some credit for the business? Because I'm personally, as myself, I'm already walking in there with a good enough credit score. You know what I'm saying? To go and do whatever I got to do for myself. But now business entity is worth something different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming in there, like I said earlier, I don't know if it got cut out, but I'm coming in there and I'm gonna buy this chain, I'm gonna buy this Cuban link. And niggas looking at me, man, you spending your money on icy. You different than me though. See, when you see me with a Cuban link on, you see me with, you know what I'm saying, with gold on and stuff like that. It's a different, we in a whole different mode. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm my ownership different because I'm trying to figure out how to make everybody else pay for everything that I own. Cause I noticed the topic on a lot of rich people topic is spending other people money. But that's how you get rich though. You know what I'm saying? You don't spend your own bread. That's not the way to get rich. You gotta spend other people bread. So I go invest in something like I said about the cars for Turo, like I'm saying about the chains. Even down so much so is to get down to like even probably even wardrobe. Like you when you own the source, it's a different vibe. Like a lot of people don't realize everybody don't have access to the same stuff. So you could put a price on something like a car, like a regular Joe from the block probably can't drive no just a BMW. So I go rent a BMW, bruh, shooting a video. He on this come up, bro. Give me 200, bruh. It's in a video. You know what I'm saying? You can drive it. You can drive it. You can. I'm cool with you hanging out the roof on the jump. You feel me? Go ahead, do your thug things. Give me 200 though. In fact, you gonna be doing. You want to do some donuts in this jump? I'm gonna need 3. I'm gonna need 4. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead, burn the tires up right quick and look sweet. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the year, I'm writing all this off. Everything. When I go put new tires on that car, writing it off. When I go get an oil change for that car, writing it off. I need a new light, writing it off. Everything. What I did with the music when I LLC and I said I'm a LLC as a record label because now when I go buy a new computer for the studio, writing it off. MacBook $1,000 easy. You know what I'm saying? That's a used car, easy. Then go buy me go push up and go buy me a little Camaro or a Charger or something. That ain't mine. That's the company junk. You know what I'm saying? That the company's spending that money. The company is the one who own that junk right there. This ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, if anybody watched the episode, these the moves I'm making. So if you want to get hip to the process and you want to get hip to what I know, tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? Like we might have to take this show to OnlyFans though, man, because we starting to give out too much free game on here for real, for real.
Yeah, I know.
We
I
starting
think
to
when
give
we
out too
start
much
talking
free
about
game.
the business, I don't know. We might got. I know.
Yeah, but honestly
I
though,
like giving it away though.
Yeah, I do too, because honestly, I got the information for free from sitting here watching $1 million worth of game and Breakfast Club, when all these different moguls sit down and
Man, Breakfast
really
Club
spill
changed
it.
my life.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I ain't even gonna lie to you, for sure. For sure. Down to social topics, from that to money. I definitely learned.
That
I
that
learned a
might be
lot.
like one of the only show, Breakfast Club, Bill Not a Science Guy or some shit. I don't know. But the Breakfast Club definitely changed my life.
That I'm gonna say the Breakfast Club and the Magic School Bus for me.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. You
Definitely,
know what I mean? Made me curious.
yeah, definitely stuff that'll teach me something to pique my interest. Like we've been doing this for so long, and I've been learning so much about this that I'm taking my brand here with Tatted and Rich himself, and I'm gonna go and become a partner on somebody else's podcast. You know what I'm saying, and try to build that up and help build that up. Like it's not we going well, it's my it's one of my baby moms. We gonna sit here and do that and get that figured out. You know what I'm saying? Come up with a whole podcast and build that from the ground up, because I'm starting to learn the value in myself and the work that I'm putting in myself. I'm starting to see it too. Like I'm just putting myself around people who can bring value to me, and I can bring value to them.
That's right.
Anything else is ridiculous. Any other conversation, it don't need to be had if we can't even build together and put each other on, because like that's the only way we gonna get out this, is to stand on each other's shoulders from time to time and pull each other up. Like once I really get this shit situated, I'm gonna be letting y'all know. I bought a shrimp boat. I own a shrimp boat now. What you buy the shrimp boat for? Why them Africans own the shrimp boat? Why them Chinese people own the shrimp boat? You know what I'm saying? I want the shrimp boat.
Man,
What
I
you gonna
want the
do with the
shrimp
shrimp
boat.
boat? Leave the shrimp boat?
Serve some fucking shrimp out that motherfucker.
Actually, sir, yeah, you hit me. Like, might even bring the seafood back to that joint. You know what I'm
Yeah, you
talking
know what I
about?
mean? I
Like
feel you. I
crab
feel you.
legs, because I know y'all go crazy as soon as y'all get a
Hey, we
stimmy. Y'all
put a
want to buy some crab
motherfucking
legs. We selling crab
a
legs
boil in there. The little boil in the bag. Definitely could do
right
that.
there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That joint ain't really. It ain't got that much space in that joint. That joint still got.
They drive out to Virginia. Shit, you could pick it up.
Oh yeah, for sure,
We
for
on
sure.
Uber Eats.
Give me what's the joint, hot and juicy, rent my property out.
Nah, we call our own shit,
Yeah,
and we rent it out ourselves.
no more
I
Dumbo.
know a chef. Hell
No Dumbo's gumbo.
yeah, like what you want it to
Yeah,
be, motherfucker.
fucking
And we call
Dumbo's
that
gumbo.
motherfucking Marion fucking Chuck Brown's Crab House. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you hear me?
But
Chuck Baby's Crab House.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like you I name my shit I like, you know what I mean? I don't fuck
Mhm.
nah. Do our own
Call
shit,
that
man.
junk Rare Essence. Come
Eh,
on down to Rare
Joe, but see, we would have to definitely get licensing and shit. You know what I mean? We have to
Yeah,
holler at
we
the
gonna have to
guy.
holler at the OGs. Like,
Yeah, we
listen,
have to
man,
holler at
got
the
an
OG.
idea.
You
All
know what I'm
right,
saying? But hey,
I'm
yeah,
come up. I'm gonna have a go-go themed food chain in the city, man. I said it here
yeah,
first.
yeah. I'm with that. I'm with that.
Hey, hey, that's big business right there, man. If y'all
That's what
caught
I'm
that on the
talking about.
episode, big business right here,
That's what
man.
I'm talking about right there. Cause like
Yeah, that's
you
all
be
I'm thinking though, man. Like, I be hip to certain supply chains, and like when you see the mumbo sauce in the stores,
yeah.
that's local. That's local, but it's okay though. It's okay because like we can eat local. Like you said, if we were to become the 51st state, you said we'd be like what the second richest state in the country or something.
I believe the second richest state in the country. If not the second, the third, because of New York. Because
Man, we
California
top
still
five.
get us.
We at least top five in this bitch though.
Yeah, we definitely top five, and maybe Texas. I'm not. I
Yeah.
gotta look at the rankings, but because our fucking GDP keep going up as gentrification happens.
Man, we get more money than New York.
Now I think we might be behind New York.
I about to say New York and Cali. I know
But it's the
Cali easy.
state. It's the state. New York City is rich.
Okay. The rest of them
You
broke.
feel
We
me?
go upstate and skinny.
Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? It happens happen all over the country. But that's what I'm talking about. It's cities, it's towns that are underdeveloped. That if we could take a concerted effort, we could take them motherfuckers over. Like we don't have to rebuild all of the infrastructure. We can improve and modernize. You know what I
Shoot,
mean?
that's all they do with our ghettos.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all they do
Like
with our ghettos. They
I'm
come and
thinking
take
of
a
going
structure that
to
was already set up and just revamp it.
a little town outside of Cleveland or Detroit and putting some money down. You know what I mean?
Oh, like a town like
Move some
Akron.
people out there. Like I'm not going back to Africa.
I
You
never
feel
been
me?
to Africa. Ain't no going back. I ain't never been to that motherfucker. This is my
Exactly.
motherland. This is
Exactly.
my motherland. No disrespect
Oh,
to the
and
melanin.
one more thing. We need a Native American fucking Heritage Month. How the fuck America don't have an American Heritage Month? We got a Pacific American Heritage Month, a Black History Month, Latino American Heritage. Like I'm part Native American. Can we have a
Hey,
Native
look,
American Heritage Month in America? Can we get one?
speaking of that, right? So you got the top on the politics, right? What's this idiot name? Him and Kamala just got donkey of the day, man.
Man, I looked at it. I was like,
Look,
man, why, like, for real? How is it? Come on, man. I love this country, but we got to be honest with ourselves about ourselves.
they not honest with themselves. That's why dude got donkey today. The first thing he say out his mouth in his speech, like, America's not a racist country.
Right.
That's the hell it is. It's exactly
Built
that's
on it.
probably the most notorious of racist countries is America.
If he was
The
in the
country that was
capital,
built
shit,
for
slaves
freedom
built that.
in a new world is racist.
The American culture is pushed a racist culture around the world,
Yeah, because like
or the
they
British
was
culture,
I
American
remember seeing a interview from
imperial.
some soldiers in Vietnam, right? And they was talking about, they was calling they would call racism or call racist the white man, they would call them, they would dub the machine. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, yeah, man, you got the machine coming over. You go into a parlor. You know how niggas was cool. Yeah, you go into a parlor, Jack, and you trying to get you a lady, get your feels on. And they call them chink. You heard a chink call you a nigga. Now they ain't never been to America. What they know about a nigga? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? How do they know what a nigga is? Because this ain't no. A lot of people might think that this a word that's internationally given to blacks, but it's not. That's born here. That word was born here. You know what I'm saying? As
That's
far as the
distinctly
language,
American. It's
it's a,
American made.
it's literally American slang. Nigga is American slang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for you to understand that this is Vietnam where they drafting niggas, you know what I'm saying? They forcing niggas into the war. They try to get Malcolm over there. I mean, not Malcolm. They tried to get Muhammad Ali over that jump. You know what I'm saying? And fight for and push their agenda all the while we back home impoverished, still getting beat by the police, still, you know what I'm saying, dealing with all this stuff, still dealing with, the injustices, even when it come down to purchasing homes or land. Like, cause people think racism is strictly being called a nigga or being hung from a tree. Sometimes it's not being able to buy this building because of who you are. Sometimes it's not being able to sell this building because of who you are, or sell it for the price that you want to because of who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got a unfair what is it called, appraisal. Like that shit crazy. Like somebody look around like, nah, your property's worth this much. You be like, nah, I think it's worth this much.
Right.
These are it's a whole process with this shit. Like you got to
Yeah.
dispute, take months and months and months, drag shit out. Shit's crazy.
And I think that with us being one of the most, like, we a superstar ass country, you know what I'm saying? When they come down, like, we an all-star country. We top 5 countries in the world, you know what I'm saying? No doubt. Ain't no arguing with that as far as being able to come build or even with development, because like a lot of the world not even still not developed, and people don't realize that. Like, niggas been living in hubs on top of each other instead of building outward. They just been building up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when you say like going by the Midwest, that's if any more the Midwest for sale, because during the pandemic, a lot of China was buying a lot of the Midwest up,
Listen,
and a lot of
man.
people don't know that China own a lot of land here. They had a people come here, and they people, they come, they get educated in our schools, and they take care of their families. Their kids leave high school and college, and they just got credit cards that's connected to a business.
But China
Well,
did China did something that, like, they have a large population. They made a lot of people wealthy, disregarding a lot of global policies and stuff like that, cutting a lot of corners, stealing a lot of innovation, whatever. I'm not here to debate it. I'm just saying this is what happens. But they made a lot of people wealthy, so then they take those wealthy people and send them out throughout the whole world, because they damn near bought the whole Caribbean. That, like, if it's land for sale, they buying and holding. It's a new way. You don't have to send armies in. You make your people rich.
you don't gotta send armies in with weapons anymore. You send them in with
Right,
checkbooks.
right, with checkbooks.
Yeah, and that's,
Literally.
I mean, I don't think that we as a community, not Black Americans, we ain't at that level yet. We still got owning shit here first. We gotta work on buying our neighborhoods and stuff that they had us living in for the last 30, 40 years, 50, 60 years. That's what we need to be buying. Like, as soon as I never actually looked at a map before and noticed that Chicago, it has a very unique positioning in the state of Illinois.
Uh-huh.
It's actually a port city
Yes.
on one of the Great Lakes. It's actually a
Yes.
port city, so which gives it the same value as a Washington D.C., a Philadelphia, a Baltimore.
It's
You
the
know what I'm saying?
hub.
Give it the same value because technically the Great Lakes become international waters at some point because we share the Great Lakes with Canada. So you gotta think they can have their own independent. If Canada for sure, Rim was based in Canada. The people that owned BlackBerry, they were based in Canada. So you can imagine you in Chicago, you getting loads of Blackberries first. You know what I'm saying? Quickly, easier, cheaper, and whatever else Canada can produce for you is right there. It can come right across the water, under the water, over the water, out the air, however it's gonna come. So the positioning of a place like Chicago and having a person like Lil Durk with the mindset that he got, man, we in a whole different mode, man. Like, when you understand the power of a brand and you understand like Kanye West linked up with who I say he linked up with? Man, it wasn't Christian Dior.
Oh, off white.
Balenciaga.
It wasn't Virgil.
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga. Oh,
When he did the jump for DMX,
the shirts,
the shirt
Balenciaga.
for DMX, right? Like, that's the power of a brand. Imagine, bro, you got your memorial shirt, your rest in peace shirt is Balenciaga. Like, niggas be saying, bro, crazy, but don't see the power in him using his and the person that they influence in a brand bring. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he the $1 billion boy, but like he still be making, like, Kanye could have easily said, I'm gonna make some Yeezy DMX shirts. You know what I'm saying? We can get some Yeezy shirts. We just closed the deal with Gap, but we can do some Yeezy shirts. But he chose Balenciaga, and you know how niggas are about fashion. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas are about fashion and stuff like that. So I'm like, man, I can't wait till I'm on that level, man, where I can benefit the next person's life just by, you know what, let me do this. Let me make a play that can make this man rich. That's when you successful in my book. When you can make a play to make the next man rich, that's when you a boss. That's when you successful. When you spending money, hold on, I gotta put my charge on here. When you spending money on stuff and it's making you money, that's when you successful. I feel like you ain't truly a success until every dollar make a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. You ain't reached the pinnacles of success until your money start making your money like money for itself. Cause
Yeah.
now that's the mindset. Cause I still work a 9 to 5. So I'm not trying to talk above anybody. I want anybody to be inspired by this. My mindset when I get paid every 2 weeks no longer is let me wait 2 weeks to go and buy these Jordans. Let me wait 2 weeks to go and buy this new phone. Let me wait 2 weeks to go and buy this. My mindset now is how do I turn this check? How do I double this check so I can use the original? If let's say it's $1,000 for a check, how do I take this original 1,000, turn it into 2,000? That way I can use the original 1,000 and do what I gotta do with it, and I got the next 1,000 to go and invest because I'm trying to work my way out this system of having to wake up and join the rat race every night right now. Like going to go to work, gotta make sure I cross all my T's or dot my I's because if this person not happy with my performance, then my money is cut off. And if nobody ain't learned nothing through the pandemic, all this smart talk credit and da 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 da, cash is still king too. Cash is still king. You still gonna have to have some money to stay afloat because just like everybody, like you said earlier, the PPP loans and stuff, right? If you ain't in position to get one, you ain't getting one.
Exactly.
You ain't getting one because you gotta think. I wish I would have had this mindset at the beginning of last year and would have been on last year doing making moves because then we would have had the PPP loans, would have been putting that shit, with me being the only employee in my company right now, could have
Hmm.
paid myself, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Do something to myself and I ain't like the rest of these nuts gonna go buy no Rolls Royce with my shit. Like it's not clever at all. I'd have probably bought me like an old school or two, but I'd have been trying to rent them hoes out.
Hey, I was about to say, all you had to do is rent the bitch.
Yeah, I was going, but I buy me a couple old schools, and I'm talking about some flat out old schools like the Tommy Egan GT type old schools, like some shit you really going you like, damn, that bitch off the car club. Yeah, that's that car show shit right there. Put this in your video, you gonna look sweet. You know what I mean? That's a full metal jacket. That whole thing metal, frame no. Like
Hey,
that's
bro,
the type of moves I'm on though.
I'm gonna be
Like
on that
those.
Turo soon.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I told you, I get the game. I'm gonna bring it back to the team first. So whoever in position to do it, because I don't always be in position or be wanting to do the stuff, but I be
Nah, I
getting
like.
put on the money, man. I watch 1,000 interviews a day, man. I watch. If it's about getting money, I think the best people are students of the game. You know what I'm saying? You students of whatever you want. If you play basketball, like I remember growing up, you remember and one mixtape?
Oh, definitely.
Everybody that wanted to play ball. See, I was never a hooper. Like I know how to shoot the ball, I know how to dribble the ball, but I never had hoop dreams. Like I never fantasized myself to be joining any basketball team. I didn't. I always knew that I was going to be an entrepreneur. Since I was a child, since I first
Exactly.
learned how to say the word, I was telling my mother, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. And no one can understand, like, why this young boy saying that? I'm talking about I'm 9, 10 years old saying, "What you gonna do?" Like I ain't want to say a business owner wasn't sophisticated enough to say, and it wasn't what I meant either. Like I'm gonna own a business. Like anybody can go and own a business. You can own you a franchise at a McDonald's. Nah, I'm talking about entrepreneur where I own a landscaping company, a dry cleaner, Like shit that you wouldn't even think, like how Master P just be doing shit. Like every time I look on his page, he got his name on something else. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. Cause I can see it now. He just did the ice cream, right? The vanilla ice cream in the pint. I can see him doing individualized cones and popsicles too.
Yeah. Starting to own his own fucking ice cream trucks.
You fit Fleet. He had them things in the street like a store.
He definitely, I would say he definitely could be Ben and Jerry's. Like,
Yeah, he definitely
I'm with
can.
it.
And I can see a southern style. I can see that. I can see some Creole deal with the ice cream shops. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. That'd be dope too. That'd be dope to support. Like I would love, like imagine Master P having an ice cream shop down at the Wolf.
That's what I was. All right, man. Look, a franchise, a franchise of ice cream stores. That'd be real dope.
That'd be fire as hell. Like see, we moving out of the pandemic now. A lot of people don't. They think, oh man, it's never going. Life never gonna go back to normal. Yes, the hell it is. Lil Durk and Pooh Shiesty definitely just did a show out in Arundel County, Anne Arundel County, outside, outside. We going back to normal. All y'all people that sat and was collecting them checks and thinking this shit was gonna last forever. Your time is up. Your time is about to be over. You about to be the working class again, and it was a shift. It was a
The
shift that went
biggest,
on that we talked about throughout this
biggest.
entire 2020
Right.
and 2021 for almost 18 months. We didn't gave out the game that it was a shift in that wealth
Mm-hmm.
gap was going to increase. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say that I ended up on the I did end up on the best side of it because we sat here and analyzed this whole thing every week, week in and week out. We analyzed this whole ordeal, like what we gonna do to be on top. Cause I told my man Devi, man. I told my man Devi, he's like, yeah, man, I got this, that, and the third going on when this stuff started happening. And we can get him on the show. I let him know if at the end of all this you ain't got no bread, you can't talk to me. Cause there's no reason that you didn't get no money here. It don't matter what bills you got. It's no reason that you didn't figure out a way to get some money in this pandemic. Even if it was, oh shit, niggas need masks. Let me make masks. Supply and demand always a thing. Niggas need it, you make it, it's gonna sell. Nah, niggas need it, you make it, and you get out there and push it, it's gonna sell. Let me say
Man, you
that. Cause you,
drowning them. You drowning them. Too much water. They can't drink it.
yeah, yeah, cause nah, cause that's my thing. That we gonna close out there.
I
My little
love it.
brother, my little brother texted me last night. He graduated high school this year, and I text him first, and I let him know like I started my own business today. But you finish in school and the stuff that he know how to do. My brother like that on the computers. He do coding and stuff like that. And
Let's
I
build
was
an
telling
app.
him, I'm proud of you and stuff that you doing. He double backs to text me and say, man, look, I heard about you and your business. Like he know I was making t-shirts. He know I do the music, but he said I heard about you and your business, and I want to be a business owner too. And you inspire me to want to go harder and do it. And I'm letting them know I did it so you can know that you can do it. I couldn't sit around, and I don't want to sit around and I've been in a position where I done said something to a nigga before. Specifically my little cousin Fat. I say to him one day, my cousin nice with the gloves. He like that golden gloves. Man, I'm saying it on the show, like that with the gloves. I say to him one day, we counting up our little drug money. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's statute of limitations now. Fuck it. We count up little drug money. Got our little weed money. He pull out like $200, trying to count up with us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, we have a conversation where I tell him like, why you don't, man, leave this shit alone and go box, bro. Like we'll put this money behind you, just go box. And the nigga say to me, well, why you don't rap? You good at rap? Man, this shit hurt my feelings so bad because he was so right. You know what I'm saying? Because he was right with his rebuttal. Like, nigga, you got a talent too. Why you not using it? And in that conversation, man, I told him before, But I say it again in front of y'all, man. I learned so much from him. He my cousin. He's 4 years my junior, and I learned so much through that conversation that it echoes in my mind to this day. That people don't believe shit you say. They believe the shit that you do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can want to listen to as much Nipsey Hussle as I want to, but until I started making those moves to give my people hope, they didn't have no hope in me. Like that's real. They didn't. I was just another member of the family. And my brother texted me last night, letting me know I'm a beacon of light for y'all. And I'm gonna keep going, not because I'm not trying to outshine nobody. I want y'all to know, subconsciously and consciously, shine with me, get the money with me. You know what I'm saying? It's shit out here for all of us to do. If you can't figure it out, go work for somebody as an intern until you figure out the ropes, because you might not want to be a clothing designer, but you're gonna come over here and work with me. I'm gonna put you onto some work ethic. And that's the term that he used, man, that made me proud of myself last night. That it really made me proud. He's like, because your work ethic, the work that you put in to do this is inspiring to me. And I'm like, shit, that's why I was inspired by Nip. And that's why I'm inspired by Jay-Z and Master P, because the work that they put in. So for somebody to say that to me, bro, I'm not stopping right here. I'm not stopping right here. I'm not stopping in this lane. We're going to keep pushing this media. We're going to keep pushing the clothing. We're going to keep building each other up with the information. Bro, by the time I'm about to be 30 this year, by the time I'm 40, it's millions by Monday gonna be a joke. It's gonna be billions. That shit gonna be a pipe. That shit was gonna be a jokey joke. Like, what you mean millions by Monday? It's gonna be just like Tatted and Rich. Oh, yeah, that was just my Twitter name. Flat out, that was just my Twitter name. I turned it into a brand. It's like millions by Monday. It's just a mantra. I turned it to a brand. Like, but yeah, I think we got an hour in. They try to shut us down, you know what I'm saying? Because we were dropping gems.
Man,
QAs, thank you for the alley-oop in the beginning of the episode. Helped me wake up, get my brain started. D, you already know, man. We always talk. I done learned so much from doing this podcast with y'all, man. Just sitting here talking about the stuff that we learn together and building each other up, man. And I hope that people can watch these episodes, especially episode 62, man. This is the big money episode. And really get inspired. You know what I mean? Really get inspired. Like, go own your name. Like, go own your brand and really jump out here. Don't be scared. Like, when you get to that moment where you feel like that you demanded so much of yourself and you feel overwhelmed, that's when you know you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Go through those emotions, survive them, learn to understand them, harness them, and direct the energy forward. You know what I'm saying? And go and push and don't stop, because like tomorrow gonna be the day that you're gonna make it one day. Your Monday coming that you're gonna be the millionaire. You feel what I'm saying? Your Monday is coming. Every Monday, you're not gonna be broke every Monday. One of these Mondays, you're gonna be a fucking millionaire. And you're gonna understand what the fuck millions by Monday really meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's it, man. I don't got no more game for this episode right here. Y'all want any more game, man? I might have to start an OnlyFans. Y'all gotta slide in my DM. I'm doing consultations. You know what I'm saying? $50 an hour for the consultation right now. Y'all need some consultation on what you trying to do, or you need some motivation, man. But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all as usual. And yeah, man. QAD, man. I guess we can call this one a wrap.
Let's get it.
All right.
Episode 62.